Hey everybody, this is David B69, and today is the first game we're having Joe Ryan pitch for us. Joe Ryan was a pitcher that came along with Buxton in our trade where we got rid of Schwarber. Yeah, let's see how he performs against the Tampa Bay Rays. So let's get it on.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. And this is the rubber match.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. On the hill here today, Taj Bradley. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts.
There's a great ERA, but his whip is bad
today. But when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you needed a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Trey Turner leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Walls. And it's caught for the out. And time now for the Phillies lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. A gigantic blast. The Phillies score first. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One out, base is empty. Here's Byron Buxton. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1.
One out, base is empty. Bradley, 23 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. And down on strikes. That's out number 2.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Alec Bohm stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And that misses. And that's ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2 out, space is empty. Next offering is down low. inside, and that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
This is Bryson Stott. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. And that one is lifted in the air. DeLuca settles under it. Brings it in. And that is that. Bryce Harper brings the power for Philly. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Singy. On the hill and coming off a great start, Joe Ryan. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Swing and a ground ball. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
You gotta love his hustle down the line to beat the flip to the bag. I mean, there's a lot going on between a first baseman and the pitcher during these plays, and he just kept his head down and beat it out.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school, Cal State Stanislaus. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
In there at the knees. It was out of Cal State Stanislaus that he was a 7th-round pick by the Rays, and then eventually got a chance to make his way through the Rays system and then was dealt for Nelson Cruz to the Minnesota Twins. Swing and a pop-up stop. And there's 2 down.
Batting 4.
All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had
runner on the go. Pitch misses. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. Lowe stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. What a play. Inning over. 1 left for Tampa. They're down 1-0. New inning getting started. Here comes Real Muto.
JT Real Muto.
Bradley back to work. That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Max Kepler at the plate. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. That's too low. And that's ball 1.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
He was late there. Strike 1. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Man at second. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
That missed by a lot. And the count is 2-2. The pitch. That one way outside, and that's ball 3. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Swing and a high fly ball right field. DeLuca on his way over. He's got it. Runner tags and will move up to third.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Tap foul at the plate. Castellanos swings, drills one to center. Back there. Gone. A 2-run homer. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. There he got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
One down, and now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
1-0.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that one clips the corner. Ripped on a line to center. Stretches out and hauls it in.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Trey Turner at the plate. He popped out his first time. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. In the air out towards right center. DeLuca sizing this one up and makes the grab. And that is that. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Now the left fielder, Christopher Morel. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Morel matched a homer in his last game. Got him looking. And one gone.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
Jonathan Aranda, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
1 down, base is empty. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Just misses. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That one ripped. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, that was a pretty good battle to play, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Danny Jansen to hit here. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
And strike one to the catcher.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1 out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive. Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the
swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Here's the throw to the plate, and he's out.
Yeah, you're out.
Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
And we're back on to the third inning, and digging in for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. There's a swing and a drive. This looks like extra bases, and that's going to roll to the wall. Around second is Harper. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Byron Buxton. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one catches the zone, and that's strike one. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. Swing and a ball popped up. Loud on the move. Puts it away for the out. And here comes Alec Bohm. He reached out a walk his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. Harper stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Next offering is outside.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
And that just misses. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And ball 1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Aranda. He's got it, and that is that. Phillies strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Walls.
And that one is downstairs. Ball 1.
1-0.
Fly ball to right. Marsh makes the catch, and there's one gone. And stepping in for the Rays, Josh Lowe reached on an infield single his first time. Foul ball. Right through there for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Tosses to first, third out, and that ends the frame. Offense held in check there. 3 innings complete. It's the Phillies 3, the Rays nothing. Start of the fourth, and up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Realmuto, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 33 years old. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games.
You know, these Phils showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Hauls it in for the out. Now batting Max Kepler. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Late with the swing there.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
One down, base is empty.
Ball.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fastball is outside. On the ground, right side. Oh, great grab on the dive. From his knees, the throw. And very nicely done for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Castellanos in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Drew Rasmussen getting ready to go. Kelly also getting ready. And there's the strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Phillies go down quietly in the inning, but they lead at 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Buxton makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. And now it's Brandon Lau. He's 0 for 1. Fly ball down the line. And that will drop foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Christopher Morel. Late on that fastball.
It's 0-1.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Lau leads off first with 1 away. That's a laser base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swings and misses. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as
Now
you'll come
batting,
across,
the
especially
catcher,
in terms of
Kenny.
movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and
Jensen.
just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Jansen stands in now and watches strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost
ball, 2 strikes.
over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Caught him looking for the K. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Phillies 3, the Rays nothing.
Pitching for the
We're
Rays.
back, and there's a new arm on the mound to
Number
start the
57.
5th. Drew Rasmussen.
Drew.
And if you dig into his walk rate,
Rasmussen.
his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
And it's fouled away.
Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike
that's
zone,
down.
middle
Ball.
away.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Goes down looking. So the batting order turns over. Here's Trey Turner. Swing and a miss as he was out front that
0-1.
time. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next pitch
That's the
is
ball.
outside.
0-2 fastball way
1-2.
out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
The next offering misses. Ball 2. High in the air, out to right. And there's 2 away. Here's Harper now. He's already homered here in this one. Hard hit, right side. Lau sends it to first. Harper retired. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. But they lead at 3-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Ryan back to work. That one fouled off.
Well, these Rays finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities.
No, that's a
It's tough
foul
because
ball.
those are moments you just can't get back.
Foul ball still 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high,
Now
but they did a
batting,
really nice
shortstop,
job of setting that
Taylor.
pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Walls in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
That's a ball.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
In for a strike. It's 2-2. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. And he hits a ground ball right side. Stott over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if
Now
he can
batting,
get through
the
one
right
more
fielder.
inning, anything
Shot.
after that, a hitter or 2 is
Whoa.
bonus. But They should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Low. In the box now. No balls and a strike. And that one fouled off.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Bouncer to second. Stop. Sends it to first. Rays retired in order. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Phillies 3, the Rays nothing. Top 6. And now for the Phillies, Byron Buxton.
25, Byron Buxton.
Swing and a foul out of play. This one popped up, middle of the infield. Loud. Puts it away for the out. Now it's Alec Bohm, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. On the ground to the left.
That's foul.
And that's just foul. Bohm, the 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Bryson Stott. 0 for 2 in this one. That one is upstairs. Boom. The base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Up the middle. It's through for a hit. They fired in quickly. So it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away.
Back-to-back base hits. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto. In the air, left field. Morel moving under it. Makes the catch for the out. Max Kepler stands in for the Phillies.
Left fielder, Max Kepler.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. That one felt good. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 6-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Drew Rasmussen gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Pitching for the
on the
Rays.
mound now, number 70.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Castellanos up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Way upstairs. Now 2-0. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swung on, belted. Did one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Brandon Marsh now at the plate. First pitch misses. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And another
that's
ball.
low. Ball. Nope, that's in.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
1.
Squirts away a little bit.
0-1.
The shortstop takes the ball. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
And now here is Yandy Diaz. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Number 8.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Lau in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The Rays with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Man, so close to the immaculate inning as that foul ball spoils it. He's pounding the zone right now, though.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
Okay.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Would they pay you?
No. Absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3. I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good. Wow. Yeah.
The center fielder,
He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He nails one out to right. It's 7-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
It's 0-1.
Bounce to the left side, and that chance handled. Slinging it to first in time.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Bryson.
2 outs, base is empty. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. And a ground ball to first. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off the throw. And that is the inning. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now 7-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Joe Ross.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Burrell in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And that is out of play. Ross winds and deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Two and two.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Jansen stands in now and watches strike 1. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom of the 7th. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Rays held in check here. They continue to trail 7-0. And we're back. JT Real Muto steps in.
JT Real Muto.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, these Phillies digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
And now 2 balls and a strike. on the ground, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Man, he just absolutely
The batter,
turned on
the
that
left
one,
fielder,
ripped it down
Max
the line. Nice
Kepler.
job of staying in his mechanics.
So, man aboard. Max Kepler stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered in this game. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Nick Castellanos at the plate
number
now.
8, designated hitter Nick Castellanos.
This to third, Aranda. Slings it across. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Now batting, the right fielder, Brandon.
2 down, base is
March.
empty. Next to hit, Brandon March. And the first
That's a
pitch
ball.
misses for ball 1. 2 down,
One ball,
base
no
is
strikes.
empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top of the 8th. The pitch
Yeah.
behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the
2-1.
mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. DeLuca under it. And that'll do it.
Now pitching for the
Back
Phillies.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
46.
bottom of the 8th. Jose Alvarado.
Jose.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
DeLuca in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Lifted in the air, right center field. Marsh running hard. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And here is Taylor Walls. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So back to the top of the order. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
That clips the corner.
2.
Hit on the ground might be 2. To second, there's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was
batter,
legal.
number
I
1.
like it because you're trying to break
Designated
up the double
hitter,
play,
Ricky.
and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. In the air, center field. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. The Rays strand just the 1. Still 8-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Turner now. And a big swing and a miss. Tampa Bay's
0-1.
bullpen with some action. Joe Boyle preparing to come on if needed. Kelly also throwing. That's
1
way
ball, 1
outside.
strike.
And that's ball 1. And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Just
The
so
first
sound
baseman,
in his
number
mechanics.
3,
Hits against a
Bryce
firm front side,
Harper.
and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Man at first, nobody out. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. Foul ball there. Nobody out. Runner at first. That smash towards center. DeLuca makes the catch. The throw in. Tries to get
He's in
back
there.
and save. So digging in, Byron Buxton. Turner runs. Pitch misses inside. Tag. Save. Jansen too late with the throw. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
This one popped up. Corrals it. 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Swing and a miss as he was late. Turner at second with 2 down. This one popped up right side. And that'll fall for a base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's an RBI single. It's 9-0. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 70 departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Garrett Clevenger.
60.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
And now Bryson Stott. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 1 run across in the frame so far here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Hard of the order, 3-4-5.
Now pitching for the
Back
Phillies.
now as they hand the ball to a fresh
Number
arm to
68.
start the bottom of the ninth. Jordan Romano.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
The second baseman, Brandon.
Lau at the plate, 1 for 3. Romano, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer. Ripped on the ground to second. Down to the last out for the Rays.
The left fielder, number 24, Christopher.
So up next,
Morel.
Christopher Morel. And that's in for a strike. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
This could end it. That one missed.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. So digging in, Jonathan Aranda. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Morel off of first with 2 away. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here, and you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.
9-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
And unbelievably enough, we just dominated this game. Yeah, it's just absolutely spellbinded by this. Marsh was the only one that didn't get a hit. It's actually kind of funny. Every other player got 2 hits when the other player got 1. Kepler had 3 RBIs. Castellanos had 3 RBIs. Overall, very, very good game. Castellanos had a triple, a double. Real Moto had 2 doubles. Harper had a triple. And Buxton, Harper, Castellanos, and Kepler all had home runs. So, yeah, it's kind of like wild. And you see those RBI totals and stuff adding up, which is really, really nice. That's like really cool. For Tampa Bay, they did not hit well, and we were able to strike them out a lot, 13 times to be precise. And yeah, Taj Bradley, I mean, he basically was shut down. Basically, we just destroyed him. This is his 5th loss of the year, so it's not a surprise. His ERA isn't extremely high, which is why I was kind of like questioning it. But his walk hits and pitch is a little bit higher than normal. So we were able to touch him up. Then we were able to get into the bullpen and touch them up as well. So definitely a good sign for us. Definitely happy. Love these game logs. The game logs are cool. The nice part and everything that you can see and everything is like it tells you what the pitching difficulty is and stuff. You can see that it's like I shut them all down and everything, and still using Hall of Fame difficulty on batting and hitting. And yeah, played really, really well. So until next time, this is David P69. I'm out. Peace.